Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. I am reading for Taurus. Taurus. Tell me about what's going on with Taurus right now. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a sword and the rose. Maybe you're just getting over a toxic relationship, Taurus. I have a cassette here. Somebody's looking at your photos, can't get you out of their mind. Hammer, palm tree, healing heart, and the dragonfly. Taurus, if you're dealing with a water sign or have been, or possibly, so Scorpio, Cancer, maybe you're healing over a Libra, could be pretty much a lot of different signs, maybe even Virgo. So cassette is out of play tape, tapes that are expired, they don't work anymore. And somebody, you specifically said something to somebody about their behavior not being acceptable. You also said a truth to them that they are replaying over and over and over. So the sword and the rose is like releasing toxic energy and going forward in a new direction. It's clarity, it's truth. And that's I feel you created that sword. The sword is cutting, right? And I don't think it was meant to be cutting. It just was. It hurt their ego. It hurt their pride. And then the rose is the beauty coming from it, because I recognize that you were just trying to be honest and helpful, because it was like a stagnant, it was like a thorn in their side, so to speak, with the rose. But it's like, I used this analogy earlier, and it's a similar analogy. It's like when you have a forest fire and the earth is, scarred, nothing but black, it's completely pitch. And all of a sudden greenery starts coming from that. Well, the sword is, and the pitch black tar debris left from the fire is what you said. You said something that maybe during an argument even, or during a confrontation, that was truthful, but it was bitey. It was a little bit, it hurt, it stung. Doesn't mean it was wrong, but they can't forget those words you said, because it became a repetitive cycle in their head. They can't get past the words. The cassette is the replaying of this on a repeat. So when they are running away, I hear running away and running into something else. They run away from the truth, or they run away from anybody that challenges them. They, break free from. If it's complicated or challenging, they just abandon it. There's something like that. And you called them out on it. The palm tree is your flexibility, your ability to withstand conflict and the storm. It's like the flexibility of this palm tree. And that's how they see you, is this ability to withstand conflict without judgment or fear or running away or just uprooting, right? You don't just uproot and walk away. You're just like, hey, we had a fight, so big deal, right? Like, let's get through this. They're very attracted by that. You're also able to handle lots and lots of different challenges in your life, obstacles with grace and dignity. That's kind of what I just got a download on. So I'm not sure who you're dealing with, Taurus, but I like that you're like the bull, the stable one. Your hooves are drawn in and you're not budging. That's the energy. I also get this person, I just pulled the tower, just randomly fell out of turned around and just decided to present itself at the top of my deck. So I feel like the words that you said, they're stuck. They can't make a decision. They're stuck on those words, and it's creating a tower moment for them. And this is somebody who consistently, I feel, maybe brings up, or had, when you were together, brought things up to you. Or maybe this is a present relationship, but you're not communicating, or you're on a break. I don't know. It's weird. It's like you still have much love for the person. The energy I feel from both of you is very much driven from a place of love. And they're not quiet. Trust me, they are able to say, we need to work on this, right? They are quick to point out the areas that maybe you lack in communication, or in whatever, without thinking. And then the one time that you say something, or, you know, maybe it's more than one, maybe you said a lot of things in this discussion, but it's like a laundry list of things that you finally came clean with about things that need to change because they're not acceptable, right, in the relationship. And you're working on it. I feel like you both are healing. And I don't get that this is really toxic. I just feel like you have a pause in your relationship, and the dragonfly is you're both transforming into the thing that you want to be. Both, it's like a seed of truth and a mist of feelings. You know what I mean? So like the one seed is the thing that they're stuck on that you said that is resonating and creating this change in this person. And the rest of it is just feelings. And they're very hyper vigilant about, they're very, you know, it's funny, they're very deep people. The person you're talking to, very, very sensitive though. And Taurus, I feel like you can be sensitive, you just hide it better. I feel like you're hiding it because it hurt you too, but like this conversation hurt you too. And tell me more. Tell me about Taurus. This Tower moment and Taurus. Yeah, this person makes you super happy. Taurus, I got the Star card. I got the 9 of Swords on its side, meaning you're trying to recover from this fear. This is your 10 of Cups. This is how you feel, is you want to have a beginning or a new beginning. You want to put a death to the effery, the conflict, right? And you want to have a rebirth. And I do feel like this is that healing heart energy, is that you're coming out as the Star and the 9 of Pentacles. You are sitting stable. This person really likes that you're stable, really, really does, and likes that you're consistent in general. You're transforming though, so tell me more. I want to know more about this dragonfly, because the 9 of Swords came out, and this relationship created anxiety for you, or at least the parts that you didn't like that were not acceptable, whatever that is. Let's find out. It's the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. It's the World card, so maybe there was an ending in this relationship. I feel though that your love is still pretty strong for this person. You're coming up as the Ace of Swords, like you're truthful. You're not effing around with this person. And in order to turn this world back around and create a new cycle with this person, it's going to require a very brutal conversation on your end, Taurus, because I feel like you hold back. I'm going to keep it real. You're very cautious about not hurting this person's feelings. So what you said, you knew it was biting, but you knew it was an ending. Tell me more. I want to know more about this world in reverse. Excuse me. This person sees you solid, dependable, and like marriage worthy. I know that's not really a marriage card, but it is wanting to stabilize the relationship. It's like the 2 of Cups is the meeting, the 3 is moving forward, and the 4 of Wands, excuse Cups. Well, okay, 2 of Cups. Well, the Wands and the Wands family is you're making a stable 4 walls to build your castle. It's on the way to the castle. You're building the walls and the foundation, which you're saying it was cracked before. There were some cracks in this foundation that I feel weren't really bringing anybody value. Now, if it is a toxic relationship and nobody's willing to step forward and address that, I think you're walking away from those kinds of things, Taurus. I just get the sense that you're beyond energetically investing in that. And there are several of you that are like, this is a laundry list of people that just hit you up for a good time. That's the best way to put it. And I just don't think you're ready to invest in any of that anymore. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your highest good. And I think that you recognize that these people are shallow and that you're just not wanting to play in the shallow pool anymore. You want to go where all the fun is, on the big kitty, the big kitty pool. And the shallow end is not really investing anything. It's not really getting what your needs are and your wishes are. This person wants to make good on their, you got the Star, you got the 10 of Cups, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the 9 of Pentacles. That's you. You're in a very stable place. Very stable place. This person is not. This person feels unstable without you by their side. Yeah, this person wants to go back and invest. They want to talk to you about a real relationship, getting this sucker to the next level as quickly as possible. And it's not out of fear, it's because they drug their feet. They were not giving to the level you were giving. And it annoyed you. I feel like you walked away. You're like, I'm no option. Like, this, anytime I see the dragonfly out here, I know that there was some pain prior to this, right? And you overcame that. I have the 9 of Cups on the bottom, and I have the reverse Knight of Wands, which is my Saturday night player card. This person may, just gonna keep it real, they are like very, the word I'm trying to say without being rude is bigoted. So bigotry is not necessarily against a race. They can be, but it's also against gender. So whoever this is has a very high opinion of themselves and their role that they play in a relationship, and are very closed-minded to what you bring to the table. So I have a Queen of Wands with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Moon and the King of Swords. Are the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles the same person? Judgment, yes. Okay. So I hear the Judgment's being called because this Knight of Wands, yeah, deceit. It was evil-minded and deceitful. So this person, I feel, had a third party on the side. You already know about this, but I think they're going to come in and have an honest conversation. And these are pages. So this is a world and an ending, because it's not, you have an ace coming down the road, but right now it's in a page discussion, which is just, or a page situation, which is a discussion about moving forward, what it looks like. And it's a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Swords. They see you as a Queen of Wands. So this might shock you, but you might be the third party here in this relationship, because that's my third party queen. She is fun. She is light. She's non-committal, this girl. So if she's not you, because I feel like this person could have said they were single. They may not be, just saying. And you invested into this King of Pentacles thinking you were alone, but you actually have competition with a long-standing partner. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is going to show up. That's you having a conversation with that person when they show up, hiding stuff and fearful. That's this card. But Judgment is already in play. So Judgment means in the 5D, this has been seen in the imbalance is going to be reckoned with. Yeah, three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there might have been a breakup between the 3 of you, even though you only thought there was 2, because it's low quality. Like, it's shallow. It's the same vibe. I'm sorry. This is a marriage. I don't know what to tell you. The third party can be a person, or it could be an addiction, something. But I have the Queen of Wands. That's pretty specific for me. Tell me more about Taurus. 10 of Swords, putting an ending to it. And it's ruin. Yeah, you're on the Wheel of Fortune and it requires strength. So Taurus, this is old news, I feel, maybe, for several of you. For several of you, this person is coming back to talk to you about a new beginning, and they're going to say the end is done. I don't know. They might just say it. They might promise you the moon and the stars because they miss your energy. And you're going to show up as a Queen of Swords. That's who you are. You're like, don't have time for this. But that's the vibe I get off this. Very guarded. You're very, you've changed, you transformed, and you're finding things out. Things coming to light, and you're changing and you're healing. So, I mean, that's what these 2 cards mean, Taurus, is you're in a healing spirit. You're in a healing space from this relationship that never seemed to get going. And it's sabotaging the relationship. Constant sabotage through emotional manipulation, fake fighting, like creating fights when there wasn't anything to fight it. They're feeling left out in the cold. I think, yeah, and they're going to rush in for this brand new sexual beginning. That's what that is. And they're anticipating a fight with you, guarded and have all swords up, ready to fight. This King of Cups, or excuse me, the Knight of Cups in the reverse is still manipulation. I can't make this up, y'all. I love tarot, but I hate these kind of messages. You're trying to manifest something better that you had. I feel like you even prayed about it. You're tired of the Four of Pentacles right here, which is somebody not showing up consistently. I feel like you had a holiday or a birthday where they expected to be a part of it, or like even something like Easter lunch, something, and they promised to come and they never did. And I think, Taurus, that was the ending for you emotionally. I think you quit giving to this. This is arguing and fighting on the other side of the fence over there. Just know, like, you weren't toxic. Whoever this was, I felt like had another party in the mix. And I'm sorry if I'm the one telling you. I feel like you knew about it because it's the world in the reverse. So this is an ending that has already happened. Tell me more about Taurus. Ace of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody looking back and having an honest look at what you brought to that relationship and realizing that you brought in the majority of these pentacles that they want back. They know they broke your heart. Three of Swords. They're sitting in loss. They're in regret, and they might come forward with a brand new conversation about being victorious. But they're in a lot of anxiety right now. And they're trying to be methodical. They're trying to be strategic about this. I feel like they burned every bridge to your house. I feel like they burned every bridge, and I can't even begin, Taurus, to tell you how painful this was. And you are like the palm tree. You're the Nine of Pentacles. You're the pre-empress. You're sitting pretty. And you are like looking at your life healing all over the place. You're looking at new growth, new opportunities. People are calling you. It's like every time you turn around, somebody's giving you good news. And this is energetically felt by your Taurus, who's going through exact opposite on the other side of the coin. Is you're getting Dharma, and I feel like this person's exhibiting some pretty painful karma. It's almost like they thought that they were going to get away with it. Like you didn't know that they had a third party. Please. And the Sword and the Roses, maybe you said something that was super hurtful. It was about their character. It was a character hit. It was definitely a character hit. It wasn't about performance or money, or it wasn't about how they looked. It was about their character, And it was truth. And I feel like they're getting the downloads now. And I almost feel like this, for maybe half, maybe more than half, whatever you said. Okay, here's the crazy thing. I just had the Fool come out, right? The Fool jump out. And I had the Knight of Swords here too. So these are the downloads that I get while I'm sitting here thinking about your situation. Whatever you said to this person in your fight that led to this breakup or discussion, we'll keep it like that, actually came out again by the person that they're in the relationship with. And I've had that happen. There's the Devil card. It's their toxicity. It's their overabundance. It's their overuse. It's their behavior. It's about their character. And you said something, and I feel like there was a breakup. And then their person that they didn't think you knew about actually said the same thing to them. So they're getting it all sorts of ways. So this is Spirit trying to shake them out of their tree, get them out of a state of comfort so they hit themselves on the butt and wake up. That's the best way to put it. Anything else? I have the Sun. I'm going to leave you at this note. The Sun. You have better, happier days moving forward. I see like you're coming out of the darkness after a storm into bright blue skies. That's kind of how I see your next chapter, your next season being, Taurus. Nothing but good stuff. I feel like this person may reach out. Probably a 50% chance they're going to reach out. They are still dealing, maybe 70%. I'll give you that. There's a handful of you, y'all. They can't reach out. They literally cannot reach out. They're either in jail. They are in recovery. They're going through a treatment program. Like their life, their life is falling apart for this person. But I feel like you're out of the debris zone. You're in a safe and protected space. Your tribe said, well done. You did exactly what you needed to do. You got this person to where we needed him to go, or her to go. Now they can recover from whatever it is. You have a number 24. I am generous, along with 23. I am adventurous. I'm going to give you 2. You have nothing but new beginnings happening here too, Taurus. Crazy. Maybe you're dating a Gemini. You should watch their reading if you are. 24. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. So if you see a 23 or a 24, this not only is your reading, but be on the lookout for those numbers. Number 23, you have a zest for life. You are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Well done. Very similar to like Gemini has that adventure. Same with Sag. Sag just does too. But there's the Fool card. That's your new beginning. And it's nothing but blue skies. Look at all the blue in that. Happy ever after. Like, that's pretty profound. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, that was a moon. I apologize. Sun is very similar. It's pretty much yellow. I just had it out. Oh, here it is on the bottom of the deck. Sun. Right there. But it is bright blue skies. I think you're also shedding some fears of who you are. You've really elevated. Lastly, today's the day. I'm pulling 5 names. If you want to be in on the drawing for a free reading, please subscribe, hit that notification button, and then enter a comment, a free reading, please, in the comment section. And your name will go in the drawing, which I'm pulling after the next reading. I will be listing those winners, 5 winners, on the community page on Fourth Dimension Tarot on YouTube. If this resonated and you want a little bit more personal detail, feel free to reach out to me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com and we'll get you scheduled for a free reading. Or not a free reading, it's paid. I'm sorry, gotta pay the bills, just like you. But it's a 30-minute reading. It is personal to your situation and what's happening in your world. Until next time, Taurus, love and light. Take care.